Welcome inside Northwest Stadium, football fans, located in Landover, Maryland. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. On the visiting sideline, a look at the Cowboys head coach. These guys determined not to let this week be a repeat of last, which ended in a tie. And on the opposite side, Dan Quinn spent 3 years running the defense in Dallas, turned that into his opportunity with the Commanders. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Kate Scott, Brock Ewan with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Kate, when you partner a relentless work ethic with elite athleticism, you get Jaden Daniels. He put on an absolute show. One of the best rookie years in the history of the game for a quarterback. And with a work ethic and speed and arm, I don't know why he would ever slow down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Daniels setting up the play action. He's keeping it. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
First and 10 at the 38.
Who set it down for him at the 38. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. Going on first down. Daniels has him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 now. Capped by Deebo Samuel. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Well, you kind of expect this to happen a couple of times this season, right? They catch the rookie here for roughing the passer.
Yeah, that comes with experience, Kate. Rookie is so excited to make plays in his first season. You just get that tunnel vision on making the sack, and he doesn't realize the ball was already gone.
But in the end, just too many defenders. They take him down behind the line.
It's sure nice to see for this defense when a run heads out there to this corner's domain, to the outside. Well, he's able to finish the play off. And the best part, well, a sure tackle from a corner. No chance he was slipping out of that one.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Daniels has his man. It stops. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Stout all set to send this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State 4th-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. His leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Dak throwing again. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down. Dak now from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Back out run the Commanders for their 2nd drive of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
On the gun, it's Daniels. We'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well.
Offense.
You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Throwing on 2nd and real long here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
All right, Cowboys showing nickel set. 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
An individual player taking over a drive isn't limited to just skilled players on the offense. If a defender gets in a groove like this, he can wreck a drive single-handedly with his pass rush. That is back-to-back sacks for him now. And it sure seems like whatever move he's throwing out there, it's working.
And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. Dallas sending its offense out for the 2nd time this game. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Prescott on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down. From the gun is Prescott. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And his caught, he's got Lamb. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a 13-yard pickup and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on fourth down. That was impressive. Ball at the 33 for first down. First down, here's Dak. Short pass brought in. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Running it after the penalty. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
A 25-yard attempt.
Nevis able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Jukes one defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. The Commanders have an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Catch is made down the right sideline. 1st down, ball at the 36.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Washington.
Running back sent in motion. Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
That's another Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They bring Dobbs in motion left. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 12-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Daniels back to throw. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Third and short, Daniels. Cowboys rush it in, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Spencer Schrader ready for the field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Schrader's kick is up and good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You know, you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved the touchdown more.
He stopped on the run back of the 27. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Blown back gets the handoff. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's
Stacked to the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. The screen pass falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
He was covered by Jamin.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Trey Amos.
He's taken down at the 30.
A gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Dallas.
Now here's Prescott. Finds the in route, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Prescott. Searches from the pocket, and he's brought down at the line. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Dak now from the gun. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
They'll go with another punt, which brings Brian Anger back to the field. Deebo Samuel deep to return this. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Washington first down. 1st and 10.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10 are under Robinson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 14. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Commanders trying to add to their lead. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Daniels. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Dukes out a one-stop. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Cowboys about set to take over. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
First down.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. This is caught inside the 15.
That's interference. Defense.
Well, sometimes there's nothing you can do but throw your hands up and stare at the ground, partner. He knew he was beat deep, and there was nothing he could do about it.
Yeah, and this is one of those just killers, like these spot fouls. It's fuel for an
And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Commanders set to take over. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. Daniels from the pistol. Quick slant to Samuel. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down.
From the gun, it's Daniels. It's his back, it's Robinson. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Washington calls it second timeout.
That's good for a Commanders.
On first down, here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a pickup of 3.
To the air again, Daniels. He can run it. And he works this to the 38 before going down. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
That's another Commander.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he's going to be driven out for a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. 8 yards.
From the 29. He gets it right back to McLaurin. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Final timeout taken by the Commanders.
15 yards. That's a
Working inside the red zone. Pass it down close. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point by Schrader is up and good. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 17. Cowboys 10.
Stout all set to send this one away. Return starts from the goal line. This makes it up to the 25.
Cowboys take over first.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. First down, ball at the 36.
36-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down, Cowboys.
He's back to throw. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 4 yards.
One final shot before the half.
Second and 6.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's Malik Neighbors. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. This one is at halftime, and it's the Giants looking for a 2-0 start. They lead at the half. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And this is Dameon Pierce. He gets a seal here, and up the alley he goes. The Saints, trying to bounce back from a Week 1 loss, they lead at the half. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And this is the Colts quarterback. This is one of the best runs from a quarterback you're going to see all year. Off he goes. The Colts still trail, however, and that game's gone to half. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break.